Hi guys, Rich here from MeatMadeSimple.com.
Hi guys, I'm Bill from MeatMadeSimple.com.
We're here to show you today how to make a delicious blueberry maple breakfast sausage. Real quick, want to get you started by sharing the recipe with you. So on your screen there, we have blueberry maple breakfast sausage with 1 pound of ground pork, 2/10 of a pound of blueberries, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, and 1 teaspoon of maple flavoring. If you want to pause your video now, you can write those down. And Dad's going to show us how to make them, how to make the sausage.
Yeah, Rich, as you mentioned, I've got a 1 pound ground pork. You go to your favorite grocery store or your favorite butcher and just make sure that you get 1 pound of ground pork. You don't want any pork that's got any salt or any other kind of seasonings in it. Pure 100% pork. I'm going to put it in our food safe plastic container here so that I can start breaking this up, because I want to make sure that as I add the seasonings and the spices and the blueberries that I get a good mix and get the product really mixed up good with all the spices. Now I've gone ahead and I've got my salt, my pepper, my brown sugar, all in this container here. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my sausage, or add it to my ground pork here. And notice I kind of spread it all the way around so that I'm going to get a good mix on it. But then I'm also going to add my maple flavoring. And again, I want to make sure that I get it spread all around so that I get a good mix on it. And then last but not least, I've got my blueberries, the most important ingredient as far as I'm concerned. Now what I've done is I've gone ahead and I'm using frozen blueberries. I've let them thaw out overnight and I've gone ahead and smashed them up somewhat so I get the good liquid out of there. I'm going to add that to the pork, and now I'm going to use my hands and I'm going to get a good mix on this to make sure that I get all of that spices, all of that seasoning, and the blueberries mixed throughout that pork. Now, again, you want to make sure that you get a good mix on it and use probably the best tools you got in the kitchen, and that would be your hands. Take a few minutes and let's make sure that we got that a good mix. Now that we've got it mixed up good, I'm going to kind of set it aside. I'm going to use the side of the plastic container so that I can kind of start to form a little bit of a log, if you'll see that. And then I'm going to set this aside, and I've got this plastic wrap down. And now I'm going to pull that log out of my container and put it right in the middle of that plastic wrap. Now I'm going to take the plastic wrap on this side, kind of tuck it over like this. And then I'm going to take this side and I'm going to tuck it over like this. And then I'm going to grab the two ends. And when I do that, I'm going to twirl and twirl and twirl this so that I make a log, if you would. Now I've got really just like a roll of sausage like that you might see in the grocery store. Now I'm going to ask that you take this log and let's put it in the refrigerator overnight so it'll allow all of that seasoning, all of that flavor between the meat and the salt and spices and the blueberries to all blend together and really make a good, tasteful sausage. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator overnight. Rich?
Yeah, there you go, guys. A really simple blueberry maple breakfast sausage. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like us on Facebook and also like this video on YouTube, like our channel, subscribe to our channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Guys, thank you. And be sure to check out the blog at MeatMadeSimple.com.